vanilla, roses, oranges, and more. Here's why science says these fragrances could get you a date. Think of the last time you instinctively turned your head to look in the direction of a person who just passed by you. What made you look their way? There's a decent chance that it was their scent. It shouldn't be surprising that the way someone smells can make them more attractive. After all, there's a reason why perfumes, deodorants, and aftershaves exist. For some women, it might even be the first thing they notice on a date. According to celebrity divorce lawyer Laura Wasser, scents can trigger powerful memories and feelings, which can influence how attractive we find someone.
Bijan for men?
According to Wasser, while certain perfumes can evoke feelings of comfort or familiarity, others can do the opposite and bring on sensations of excitement. And this is all part of the complicated thing we call attraction. Now that we know that scents can get women's hearts thumping, what particular fragrances are we talking about? Tabloids might portray sweaty, well-built men as more attractive to women, but what does science have to say? Simply put, evidence suggests that perfumes and pheromones have a lot to do with how women are attracted to men. Let's break it down. While conventional wisdom and some surveys done by perfume companies might tell you that the woodier the scent, the better chance of a male finding a mate, according to psychotherapist Dr. Lisa Lawless, there's something to be said about the comforting smell of vanilla. The scent, which might remind you of your favorite baked goods, is often associated with happy memories. A 1994 study even found that MRI patients who smelled the scent of vanilla had fewer symptoms of anxiety. According to a 2011 study published in the Electronic Journal of Human Sexuality, musky, spicy fragrance was preferred by men for themselves and by women for their male partners. Wasser told Best Life, for instance, scents with hints of unusual ingredients like black pepper, tea, or even leather can be surprisingly appealing and create a sense of intrigue. You might raise an eyebrow at the mention of this next scent, rosehip essential oil, but there's some science to prove its favorability. A 2014 study published in PLOS ONE that featured a small group of participants found that the scent of actual rosehip essential oil made participants rank the faces they were shown as more attractive when compared with less pleasant odors like fish. As for the popular fragrance of citrus, it seems you can't go wrong with this one either. According to Lawless, in aromatherapy, citrus scents, especially orange, are considered to inspire joy. They offer a sense of freshness and vitality, which can be quite appealing.
Ever hear about the oranges, Lily?
Now, let's talk about pheromones. Pheromones are what cause your dog to sniff another dog when you take him out on his daily walk. With animals, the science seems to be relatively clear. Different animal species pick up on scents coming off of their kind and respond in relation to that. But what about humans? In a 2008 study conducted at a speed dating event, women who had been exposed to androstenedione, which comes from male sweat glands, found the men in front of them more attractive. Yet another study found a connection between the steroidal compound androstenedione and women's mood and sexuality. As noted in the study, preliminary evidence suggests that androstenedione also plays a role in mate selection, perhaps through the attribution of attractiveness to facial and bodily features of potential mates. However, more conclusive studies are needed to establish any definite connections. According to social psychologist Dr. Pamela Regan, that's because humans do not function exactly like animals. Regan explained, "We don't require the presence of a particular hormone or chemical secretion to feel desire, want sex, or become attracted to another member of the species."
Merry Christmas.
Merry.
The takeaway for men? Start by identifying the obvious things that are making you smell bad, and then move on to find a fragrance that you enjoy on yourself. In the end, however, don't forget that confidence can also be attractive.